All right, so if you own the 2023 Colorado Trail Boss, you know that we have wireless Apple CarPlay, but we don't have wireless charging. Let me show you what the setup looks like. So as you can see here, my car is wirelessly connecting to Apple CarPlay. So here, you can see there, the screen's working, right, with no cable. And okay, I can start some directions here, right? But I cannot charge wirelessly. So that means that I have to hook up this cable to my phone. I can do this here. And okay, now I'm charging. This does not sit well in the little pocket. This cable over time is gonna get bent, it's gonna get ruined. Okay, you can probably go like this, but then you have this mess of cable here. Sometimes I've put it in the cup holder area here. You got all this cable messed around here. So what I want to do is get something mounted next to my screen that will wirelessly charge. So that way I don't have to hold my phone here while I'm driving, looking at that screen in order to charge. I just want something that I can slap here. I have the CarPlay and charging all seamlessly. And the way we're gonna do that is with this Steelie Orbiter Plus Dash Kit. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so to do this wireless charging setup, you're gonna need two things. You're gonna need the Steelie Orbiter Plus Dash Kit, plus the Apple MagSafe charger. Now, when you install this is a flat dash mount, and where I'm mounting it on my dashboard, it's not flat. So I need something that can conform to a curve. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Velcro to be able to mount the dash side of this kit to the dashboard. But let's go ahead and take a closer look so I can show you how all this is gonna work. Okay, so the way this works is this gets mounted to the dash. You can see it's a steel ball, and this plate magnetically connects to this ball. Then there's also a ring in this kit that we're gonna stick to the back of the MagSafe charger, and then the phone's gonna connect to the MagSafe charger. So this looks a little complicated, but it really isn't. It's pretty simple. Now you can see here, it kind of shows a little curve, but I don't believe this is gonna hold on the curve of the dashboard. So let me show you here. Let's open this up. Let's go ahead and take this out. Let me show you what's in here. Put this to the side. All right. So here's the ball that, with an adhesive, that's gonna go to the dash. See how that's straight? But if you have a curve, you're gonna have pieces that aren't sticking. So that's where the Velcro is gonna come. I'm gonna put one piece of Velcro on this side and another piece of Velcro on the dash, and this is dual lock Velcro, so this is pretty strong stuff. It shouldn't fall. It's not that cloth Velcro, you know, when I hit bumps and stuff. This should hold up pretty well, and it holds up to 15 pounds, so it's gonna hold my phone just fine. So you get this metal plate, and just listen to this, how strong this magnet is. See that? And so essentially, if this is on your dash, this rotates, and you can rotate it to whatever angle you need to. And then this is the ring that we're gonna put behind the MagSafe. It's got a little adhesive here. We're gonna put that behind. Then this will magnetize to the plate, which magnetizes to the ball, and then your phone will magnetize to the MagSafe. And then you basically have wireless charging as long as this is connected. All right, so the mounting location that I'm gonna choose is actually right here next to the screen. Now, the issue is this part here is curved. It's not perfectly flat. So let me go ahead and zoom in. So you can see it's not by a lot, but I can move this up and down. It doesn't sit flush. Like for example, if I were to mount it here, this is flush, right? I can't really move it up and down, but here, there's some movement going on. So that's where the Velcro is gonna come in handy, because the Velcro is gonna conform to this curve, and when it's on the back of this dash mounting side, it'll conform to the curve. Now let me show you what it's going to look like from the driver's side. Okay, once I have the Steelie Orbiter mounted on the phone and I have it mounted where I plan on having it, it's going to sit right here next to the big screen, and there is space. There's going to be space away from the screen, and I'm going to have room to control the temperature of the AC. And then this way, while it's MagSafe, I don't need to worry about plugging in any cables. It's literally just gonna mount onto here and charge. And then I have Apple wireless CarPlay, so it automatically connects to the CarPlay of the truck. So I literally have to do nothing. All I have to do is just slap it on the magnet, and that's it. It's mounted and ready to go. All right, so the first step, I guess, and easiest, I'm gonna get some isopropyl alcohol and just clean the surface of the MagSafe charger so that we can get a good bond to the adhesive. All right, then we'll go ahead and peel this adhesive and just try our best to get this on as straight as I can. I'll go by feel here. Feels pretty good. And just press around. I'll even come here back with the rag and just press around the edges here in a circular motion. All right, and then pretty much with that, it should magnetize. There you go. It's pretty strong too. So that's working well. So here's something I wanted to show. It was something I was kind of concerned about, but I'm glad. I'm going to show you how well this works. So, right, this is mounted on the dash. Then this gets mounted to the kit or the orbiter. Now, something that I was concerned about was when I pull my phone away, is it going to pull the MagSafe charger off of the kit, and then I'm going to have to finagle with that. The good thing is there's actually different strengths of magnet. So the strength of the MagSafe to the phone is weaker than the strength of the magnet from the MagSafe to the mount. I can't even pull this off with my fingers like this. I actually have to like dig in with my nails and pry it off. So that's a good thing. I don't have to be worried when this is mounted on the car. I don't have to worry about pulling my phone and pulling the MagSafe with it and everything falling and finagling. So these magnets are pretty strong. And the Velcro I got should hold this actually pretty strong because I got the dual lock. But yeah, and still, even with the MagSafe, this is like not falling. See all this shaking? And the MagSafe is not falling. So looking good so far. All right, so scratch everything I said. My mounting plan did not work at all. The vinyl didn't stick to the dashboard. The Velcro didn't stick to the dashboard. That textured finish, I don't know if there's a coating on it or if it's just a texture, but nothing adhesive wants to stick to the dashboard. So I had to go and directly mount the actual kit itself to the screen where there's a bit of space where there's no screen. And then I've kind of just ran the wires where they're out of the way. So let me show you what I'm working with. Again, I couldn't mount the ball onto the dashboard, but I was able to get it on this flat part of the screen where there's no pixels. So with that, you know, you have the orbiter and the MagSafe, so that'll go right here. And then your phone, you just slap it on and you get MagSafe charging, wireless charging. And then as far as the cable wraps around here. It goes behind this trim piece, behind the chargers up here. You can tuck it in. It comes out of here, and then it wraps around and plugs in the USB-C. And then just to give you an idea, this is what it looks like from the driver's seat. So you have your infotainment system with your phone right here off to the side. And again, there's no plugging out, plugging in. I don't need to deal with anything. All I have to do is pull off or put it back on, and it holds. So let's go ahead and drive this around and see if this ends up falling with bumps or if it'll hold its position still. All right, so we just left the house. Here we got our first speed bump, and it didn't even budge. So I still have space to change the temperature. I can still move this around. But so far you can see nothing's moving. On this next speed bump, I'll bring it in a little closer so that you can see if it moves. So here's a speed bump, 3, 2, 1, and nothing moved. And here's one more speed bump. You can see it coming up. So, and 3, 2, 1, and nothing moved. So the ball magnet is holding very well. So I'm extremely happy with this. I think this is a good wireless solution. You know, the upper trims, I think the Z7-1 and the ZR2 have the wireless pad over here. But at least with this, the cables are there, but they're not in my way. But I do have wireless charging now. Don't need to worry about plugging anything in. Don't need to worry about fumbling the phone. You know, if I want to, I can take this phone off, put it back on. It's gonna charge, and we're looking good. So the actual brand is called Nite Eyes. And then the product is called Steelie Orbiter Plus Dash Kit. Sorry, that's a tongue twister for me. But it works well. It does exactly what I wanted it to do. I wanted to add wireless charging to my truck. And I can just seamlessly remove and attach my phone without any chargers falling off. I don't need to plug in, plug out anything. Everything just works seamlessly. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a great thumbs up for me. Again, if you want to order this is Steelie Orbiter Plus Dash Kit. The Plus Dash Kit comes with that ring so that you can attach it to the MagSafe charger. Yeah, good stuff. So until the next one.